Honorable colleagues, my name remains Preye Oseke, representing Southern Nigerian Federal Constituency from Bayelsa State. I rise to move the motion on the urgent need to stop the regular invasion and destruction of communities in Bayelsa State by the Nigerian military. The House notes that Section 217 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended creates the Nigerian Armed Forces for the purposes of defending Nigeria from external aggression, maintain its territorial integrity, securing its borders from violation on land, sea, and air, suppress insurrection, and act in aid of civil authorities to restore order when called upon to do so by the President, but subject to such conditions as may be prescribed by an Act of Parliament and other international prescribed rules of engagement. Perform such other functions as may be prescribed by an Act of the National Assembly. The House notes that as a result of the problem of pipeline vandalism in the Niger Delta, the late President Musa Yar'Adua administration commissioned a joint military task force known as Operation Polo Shield, now Operation Delta Safe, which was stationed to protect oil installations, personnel, and curb the menace of pipeline vandalism in the region. This has continued in dealing with militancy, kidnapping, sea piracy, and other general insecurity issues as they occur. The House further notes that recently there was a military operation near Furpa in Southern Nigerian Federal Constituency, Bayelsa State. This has further heightened the fear of the people of the community with the information that the military will return to burn down the communities has been done to several other communities in Bayelsa State and the Niger Delta in general. Some of such communities are OD, which is the notable one, Ezetu, Letugbone, Age, Balabri 1, Balabri 2, Azagone, and many other communities in the Niger Delta. Informed that the invasion and destruction of the community is now the pattern adopted by the Nigerian military in Bayelsa State and some states in the Niger Delta. Whenever indigenes from these communities are suspected to have carried out any act of oil installation vandalism, it puts the innocent and law-abiding citizens of the area in double jeopardy, as they suffer attacks from same misguided elements who rob and terrorize people, and also reprisal attacks from our tax-funded Nigerian military. This is devastating enough for the people who are citizens of Nigeria. Convinced that a global respected Nigerian armed force such as the Nigerian military cannot afford to exhibit such uncivilized acts in the face of provocative acts of citizens they are supposed to protect. Rather, the military will engage, rather than engaging their very efficient intelligence agencies to conduct thorough investigation and apply surgical precision raids to bring these miscreants to justice. We are fully in support of such. Worried that if this pattern now adopted by the Nigerian military in Bayelsa and the Niger Delta State is not immediately stopped, the amount and population of the states will be greatly reduced. The House resolved to condemn in strong terms attacks on oil installations and facilities. Also condemn the continuous sea piracy, kidnapping activities by youths, and resorting to using communities as hideouts, thereby jeopardizing the peace in the communities. Calling on all community leaders to at all times prevail on their youths to explore lawful means to pursue their demands, as well as disease from acts tantamount to aiding and abating criminal activities in their domain. Condemn in strong terms these acts of destruction perpetrated by the Nigerian military in Bayelsa and Niger Delta states. Urge the Chief of Defense Staff to order the immediate halt and further invasion and destruction of communities in Bayelsa and the other Niger Delta states. Mandate the House Committee on Defense to investigate these actions by the Nigerian military and report back to the House within 6 weeks for further legislative action. Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I so move.